Warm greetings to everyone joining. I'm here to present our work titled Detection of Gait Abnormalities Caused by Neurological Disorders at the IEEE International Workshop on Multimedia Signal Processing 2020. This is a joint work between NIT Karnataka, IIIT Delhi, and Raman classes. This work is an attempt to help expedite the diagnosis of neurological disorders in people. These disorders alter the gait of the patient, and hence we propose this approach to identify these disorders based on the differential gait. Earlier methods required use of special body suits and constrained environments for the tests to be conducted. Currently, instead of suits, sensors are being used for this. Our method, however, uses a video of the subject to help identify the neurological disorder. Since there was no public dataset available that could be used, we created our own dataset named NeuroSingGait. We requested some volunteers to mimic the gaits observed in patients using some medical reference available publicly. A glimpse of the dataset can be seen. The table gives further details regarding the dataset. We engineered new features which are based on the location of various joints of the body. The skeletal points for all the frames in the video are extracted. From these points, we generate the values for the different features that we define. In Parkinsonian gait, the hands of the subject bend to form a V shape, and hence we define our first feature, limb straightness. We compute this feature by calculating the displacement between the middle joint and the line joining the two extremes of the limb. Further, it is observed that while walking, the opposite pair of upper and lower limb swing parallel to each other. This was quantified using the hand-leg coordination feature. The value of the feature is the angle between the two opposite limbs, one hand and one leg. In diplegic and Parkinsonian gait, the body of the person bends forward, and to capture this, we define the feature upper body straightness. It is the displacement of line joining the midpoint of ears and midpoint of hips from the midpoint of shoulders. In hemiplegic gait, the legs follow a conical motion, and hence the body does not remain straight. This leads to our next feature, body straightness. The body straightness feature is the displacement of the line joining the midpoint of shoulder and the midpoint of ankle from the midpoint of hip. It is observed that in coriform gait, the distances of various parts of the body keeps on changing due to the jerks involved. Hence, we calculate the central distances from an effective key point. This feature is computed by calculating all the distances of all the joints from the centroid of the joints. A similar idea is to take into account the distance of different joints with each other, for which we define the next feature, mutual distances. It is basically the mutual distance between all the joints. The table shows the length of vectors for each feature. The total comes out to be 113 for each frame. To summarize these features at video level, we consider the mean and standard deviation of these vectors across the video and concatenate them. With this, we end up with a vector of length 226, which is the input for the machine learning model. Experiments are conducted using different methods and machine learning algorithms on our dataset. When predicting for all the abnormalities, it is evident our features outperformed in most ML algorithms in large numbers. These are the results when different techniques combined with different machine learning algorithms are used to identify one particular gait. The proposed method gives best results in the case of Parkinsonian and coriform gait. As seen from the experiment, the methodology proposed is successful in detecting the gait abnormalities. The future work for this research could contain extending the approach to various other neurological disorders. We hope this work serves as the motivation and starting point for video-based classification of such disorders and related problems. Thank you for joining and being a patient listener. I wish you all the best for your presentations at MMSP 2020. Thank you very much.